You're welcome, everybody, to this channel of truth, channel of enlightenment, freedom, and breaking empires free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if any of that resonates with you, please give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. It's a bit slippery out here. I would like to talk about the hardest part during spiritual awakening. The hardest part of spiritual awakening. The whole journey entirely is hard, okay? It's very, very difficult. So many things I've usually talked about that happen during the awakening. But I would like to bring our attention and our focus on what is really the hardest part on this journey. I can talk about loneliness. I don't know what is your situation like, but I'm very sure you can concur with me. You agree with me on this. Loneliness is that element where you feel nobody gets you. Nobody got you from day one, okay? But this time you're waking up and you're now starting to see that nobody gets you. You've woken up, you're running to friends, family, you need company, you need guidance, you need assistance, and there's nobody around. Nobody understands what you're doing, nobody understands where you're going, why you're doing the things you do, why you're not coming to the parties, why are you staying in your room by yourself? Why are you oversleeping? Why are you eating this way? Nobody understands nothing. Even some case scenarios, you're not even interested in relationships, you know? That energy is cleared. And you're no longer interested in relationships. So the girls don't understand why you don't want to date them. And they think that is their, they think there's a problem with you, or maybe there's a problem with them. You don't want to date them. You're no longer interested in sex. Everything is falling apart. Your entire life as you knew it is falling apart. And you do not really know what is happening. You feel like you have lost control of your entire life. You can no longer think the same way that you used to do. The old thought patterns are going, they are leaving. Ego deaths. Now, on this journey of spiritual awakening, you start experiencing something what they call spiritual transformation. You're leaving the older version of you behind. You're heading towards the new version of you. But there's a problem. You're not there yet. So you're between the older version of you and the new version of you. But you're not there yet. You're stuck in the middle. The old patterns, thought patterns, people and places, they no longer make sense to you because you have outgrown them. Friends and families, the local gym, the local restaurants, the clubs, the pubs, the alcohol, a couple of different addictions. You have outgrown these things. But at the same time, you are not exactly where you need to be. You know, you feel like you're heading somewhere. And you have not yet arrived to your destination. Now you're in the middle. People stop showing up for you. People stop coming around to you. People stop associating themselves with you. Even you call them, they will not come around. And sometimes you find yourself like stuck in your own home in the basement. You're writing a book, you're working on a craft, you're building something, you're creating something. That is one of the most difficult parts of this journey. Because the problem is that the people that you've left behind, like I've told you guys, they have not awakened with you. Those people, they are still asleep, okay? Their own time will come. Yes, they will wake up. If the universe decides, if God so wishes, they will wake up. But then that is not your duty to decide. It's not your job to decide or to dictate. So you leave them where they are and you allow time for them to reach that point of awakening. Now you have awakened. And you're no longer interested in old patterns, okay? You're no longer interested in old patterns. You're no longer interested in old friends. You are extremely, extremely lonely. I remember back in those days, there came a time where I thought that, was it something wrong with me, or did I do something wrong? Why is nobody around? Why am I alone? Why am I on this desert? It feels like you're on this desert by yourself. Nobody's showing up. You're lonely, ladies and gentlemen. You're very, very lonely. This is one of the things that is going to buffer your minds. And you cannot understand, you cannot put a finger to the reason why you're so lonely. And at the same time you're climbing, you're on this elevation, you're growing every single day. And let me tell you something, one of the biggest things you'll experience as well, you will find yourself growing at a very terrific speed. Sometimes your growth is even going to scare you. Your own personal growth is going to scare you because you will be like, wow, you can no longer recognize yourself. The person that you used to be back in the days. That person is gone, you know. You're shedding skin. And you're feeling drugged. It's like when you want to associate with old people and family members and friends, you feel like they're dragging down your energy. You know, you feel like any encounters with the old version of you is usually dragging down your energy. You're no longer interested in that. But at the same time, there is people that have already done a lot of work. They have really grown spiritually. They are at a certain frequency. But those people also at the same time, they are not inviting you to the table. Are you guys following this thing? That is what causes the loneliness, where you are stuck between the old version of you. You know that you cannot go back. You have already had very horrific experiences back in the days. You cannot go back to those paradigms. It's too old. It's too outdated. It's too expired for you. You no longer want to resonate with that energy. So you're not engaging with the old version of you. But at the same time, the people who have already reached that moment of elevation and growth, they cannot still invite you because you're not there yet, you know. So now you are what do they call it? You are in this bubble. You are in this stage where you find yourself pushing yourself very, very hard. Ladies and gentlemen, you are pushing yourself to the limits. You are like, no. I know there is something meant for me. There is something big for me. I've got a very big purpose in life. You believe it within your soul that you've got something very big on your way. But you still don't know what it is. So that is moment in that during the elevation, that is that moment of loneliness, in the isolation, during isolation, where you start to grow spiritually. Because now you're going to start to reinvent yourself. You'll be like, okay, I used to do this kind of job back in the days. I'm tired of that work. I'm tired of going in circles. Now you're starting to create something new. And that is one of the hardest parts, because you are creating this by yourself. The universe has got a mission for you. But for you to understand this mission and where you need to be, you need that isolation moment, that isolation time to prepare for that new version of you. So that is exactly what causes the loneliness during spiritual elevation and growth. It's not a personal matter. You just have to know there will always come a time where you will be able to identify yourself in the new and improved way, okay? So it's not personal. Just bear with that situation and understand it's happening for you. God has removed some people, situations and places and things because God wants to take you somewhere else. And you need to learn how to go with the flow and embrace these kind of changes. So in my opinion, that is the hardest part of a spiritual awakening. It happens to everyone, so you're not alone. We have been there. Many of us are still there. Some of us have grown out of it. But it is something that is going to happen, and you need to learn how to go with the flow. So that being said, let us know in the comment section below what you think. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. Book a session. Donate or support my channel if you want to. All the things you need, you will find them in the description below. And until then, catch you guys in my next one. Desamo signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.